So hi guys, I've got a Honda Prelude. It's a 1998 Honda Prelude. The Honda Prelude, it is idling terribly. You put the engine on and it goes and it doesn't idle. Idles really badly all the time. So we've been looking at what the key things are which we can do to try and fix this, and we think we've figured it out. So this is a video to show you how to sort out the idling problem. All right, so what we've checked, and you can see we've taken off the, this is the, I believe it's the ECR valve. Sorry, EGR valve. What am I talking about? EGR valve. So this, I'll show you, that valve, it was connected to, around the back of the block. Took the, took the electric out from it, and it's bolted on those two bolts there. So those two bolts are an absolute nightmare to get to. We used a 12mm, it's a 12mm socket, but we had to use this little adjustable thing here. So that we could squeeze around the back, because it is an absolute nightmare to try and get around the back of that, even when you pull off quite a few of the things. So anyway, so we've managed to get it off, got the whole thing off. As you can see, got it off here, and it is caked, absolutely caked in just a massive carbon buildup. So what we're going to do is clean all of that thing out, clean the whole thing down. At the same time, we'll obviously just clean some of that, do as much as we can from that thing down there, clean as much of that carbon buildup. We'll use some just like a bit of a brake fluid clean or whatever we can just to try and clean that out, and hopefully that'll fix our problem. Okay, so just going to clean it all down. Look at all that crap coming off it. Clean it out. I'll try and get all of this black carbon buildup from it, because that is probably what is messing it up. It's not allowing enough air through here. It's causing it, and likewise it'll be mucking up the signal on it. So just clean this whole thing up, get all this crap off it. Massive build-up. So I think we'll use this toothbrush. I'll go get another, maybe slightly harsher brush on this, a tiny little tiny wire brush. Okay, so I'm giving it a bit of a clean, and as you can see down there, there's so much rubbish built up in there, so I'm going to clean that out as much as possible, and then I'm going to vacuum it out, stop that from staying in there, and hopefully get that looking a lot better. Also, as for this one, got to keep on cleaning this, get that looking a lot tidier, because as you can tell, it's still a lot of rubbish, a lot of carbon buildup in there. Okay, so we've given it a really good clean, cleaned the whole thing up, cleaned all the gunk that was inside there, and I know it's not absolutely perfect, but I'd reckon it's 90% better than it was. So cleaned it all off, and likewise that is looking so much cleaner. There's just all that carbon buildup that was in before is, I'd say 95% of it is gone. So let's see if this does the trick. Okay, so we've got it back on there, we've squeezed it back in there, got the nuts back on. We just need to tighten up those nuts, and as I mentioned, they are really hard to tighten up, but with this tool it seems to do, it's got a 12mm socket, and it seems to be a lot easier to get it in there, put it in place and tighten up. So I'll get that done now. Hi guys, so it is now fully back on, it's all tightened back up. Managed to tighten up all those sockets there, so it's all now back in place. So we're going to start the engine up and see whether that's fixed our crazy idling problem. So we'll give it a try now, start it up, see what it sounds like. What I will say before I even do start it, there is a we do this. There is a squeaky from there's a big squeak coming from the fan belt that we've got to sort out as well. So ignore that. The idling seems a lot better. It is sticking at 1600. That is a lot better. That's another problem fixed. Right. Bit of a recap. So the idling on this was a nightmare. It was just going up and down all the time. And as you can see, the key thing that was the issue here was all that crappy carbon build-up on that valve inside underneath here, the EGR valve. Once we pulled it off and cleaned it up, put it back on again, it's fixed it. That's really awesome. I'm so happy at that, because now we can drive it around and it doesn't sound crazy just jumping up and down on the idling. Right, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you found the video useful.